In this video, I want to talk about the PDO program, which stands for Participant Directed Option. You may already know that one thing that we do a lot of here at Elder Needs Law is we help people legally and ethically qualify for needs-based government benefits such as the Medicaid waiver program. That's one of several programs that we work with, but Medicaid waiver is the subject of this video because it relates to PDO. And the idea is what Medicaid waiver primarily is useful for is for folks who are in an assisted living facility, not a nursing home, but an assisted living facility, who want help paying for that facility, or most relevant to this video, wanting to continue to receive care at home, which is the goal of many of my clients. They don't want to go into a facility if they can avoid it. They want to receive care at home, but as you know, that can be expensive. So generally speaking, when my clients come to me because they probably don't already qualify for benefits and we help them legally and ethically qualify, we can reduce time spent on the wait list, and ultimately we will get them eligible for the Medicaid waiver program, again in this context to help pay for more care at home. Once you are eligible for the Medicaid waiver program, you will select a managed care organization. These are big name companies, the Humanas, the Aetnas, the Uniteds, Sunshine Health, Simply Health. There are every county in the state of Florida has several managed care organization options to choose from. Once you are approved for the Medicaid waiver program and you pick one of these managed care organizations to manage your care, they will send someone out to do an evaluation, and they will determine how many hours of home health care they believe you or your loved one needs per week. We typically see them approving somewhere between 20 and 40, sometimes higher, sometimes less. Sometimes we're hired to go fight for more hours because they don't approve as many as my client needs, but that's for another video. But the idea is they're going to approve these number of hours. Now the question is, who's going to provide the care? One option is the managed care organization can send you a list of home healthcare agencies that they contract with, and if you've been approved for example, 30 hours a week, you can pick which agency you want to work with that has a contract with the managed care organization, and they'll pay that agency for the 30 hours a week. Okay, that is one option. Other people want to choose someone that they know. It could be an adult child, it could be a spouse, it could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, but it could be anybody that they want. They don't want to necessarily go through a Medicaid home health care agency. They would prefer to pick someone who's maybe providing care for them anyway, maybe has been doing so for some time. This is where with any managed care organization, you can say, thank you for the hours you've approved, but I don't want to go through one of your home healthcare agencies. I want to enroll in the participant directed option. I want to enroll in the PDO program. They will then assign you to their PDO administrator, and you can pick anybody you or your loved one wants to provide care for the number of hours that have been approved. Okay? So the only restrictions, remember I told you it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be someone who lives in the house already, right? So there's really not much by way of restrictions, but there are two. The only restrictions on who you can choose if you're going through the PDO program is the individual has to legally be able to work in the United States, and that individual has to pass a level 2 criminal background check. But that's it. They don't need special training. They don't have to be a certified nursing assistant or have any medical training whatsoever. They can be anybody who you want and trust to provide these services. The question is, how much does the PDA program pay? As of 2023, they've increased their hourly rate to about $15 an hour. I've seen it be a little bit higher than that on occasion. That's for unskilled care. If the person you choose happens to be a medical professional and you've been approved for a certain number of skilled hours, then the rate can be closer to $30, $35 an hour. But generally, you're looking at about a $15, maybe a little bit more per hour rate, again, for the only for the hours that have been approved, right? If you've been approved for 30 hours, but the caregiver provides 40 hours, they're not getting paid the last 10 hours. I hope that makes sense. Hope this has been helpful. If you found it to be interesting, I hope you'll please give it a thumbs up and share it and subscribe to the channel and help me get good information out to Floridians. If you are anywhere in the state of Florida and you want to talk about how to legally and ethically protect your assets to get onto this Medicaid waiver program to help pay for care at home, or you want help paying for care in a facility, we are here to help. Thank you very much for watching.